Hello everyone, welcome to Happy Unboxing NYC. Welcome to part 2 of our autumn sun tutorial. So in part 1 we were talking about this pattern from our 11 Miyuki seed beads. So I explained how to make it if you miss it and you're not sure how to make this beading tube. So go to my tutorial part 1. But I wanted to mention something else. Let's say, guys, you made your pattern, but you ran out of a thread, so you need more thread. Your thread is finishing. So you take your additional thread and you make a tie. You make a knot. I'm sorry. You just knot it. 1, 2. Usually it's not about the amount of knots you make, but at least 2. But you want to make sure when you do like this, they stay together. And now we can continue our pattern. I just will make one row with you just to show you what I'm doing with the edge if you need it. If you don't need it, you can just skip this part. So again, for our beading pattern, we take our 3 beads, as you remember. I will not do it so slowly and as I did it in my part 1. I just want to make it with you. So we go to our first row for our first bead of the row. Okay, and I know this things that a little bit bother us, but we will hide them now. So we go to second bead and we need our 2 beads for this part. And we just go through the whole line and we come out of the third bead. As I said, guys, I do it fast here. If you need more slow, go to part 1. Again, for this row, I need 2 seed beads. Because my purpose here to show what I'm doing with thread, but not how to make it. And I'm going through 2 my beads and I'm coming out of my last one. All right, here, as you remember, I need just 1 bead. So I'm taking my 1 bead and I'm going through the whole circle. All right, guys, now we can drive our needle to the upper level like this. Okay, so our needle is here. I will show you how to hide needle. So as you were threading, you see these edges hanging out, but you're not inside. So if you're not inside, you just cut the edges. If you're not for some reason outside, no, actually it should not happen if you did the knot a little bit forward. So anyway, it's hidden and we just cut these things, the extra thread. Okay, we can use just regular scissors here because this thread is tiny. All right, guys, now we have our edge and we want to hide it. My needle ran away from thread, so let me just put it back and show you what I do. If you can do it different way, you're welcome to do what you used to do, but I'm just showing my way. I'm struggling a little bit with needle. Okay, here we go. My needle is back. So how I'm hiding the edge? First of all, I want one more time to go through all my beads here. So I'm going through all my beads. And we can do it one more time. Okay. Here we go. So now we can just go to the side, because you want your beading pattern not to fall apart. So you just want to make sure that you will play a little bit with your needle. What I usually do, I go back and just go through the sides as much as I can. Go like this. Then you can even go more down. And down. What you basically do, you just playing with your thread, because you want not necessarily the whole length if it's too long, but at least part of it would be inside the beading, so it would not go apart. Also in the side you can make like this. Nobody will ever see it, but you will know you're secure. So you just came from this bead, right? And you just go again through it. It's invisible needle, so you will not spoil your project. Nobody will ever see it, but you will secure your job. It will not fall apart. And again, you can play a little bit back and forth with your needle. When you feel like it's okay, you just cut the rest of your thread, and here we go. All right, guys, I hope it was helpful. So now we can assemble our necklace. To assemble it, we need our threading wire, and we put our stopper bead to the not very edge. I would just give a little bit space to myself, so I'm doing like this. And now I start to put my beads together. So another important things, what's the length of our beading tubes? So we need to make 2 beading tubes with 3.5 inch. 3.5 inch, 2 of them. Now we have to make 1.25 inch, 2 of them. And we need to make 4 tubes with 1 inch length. All right, guys, so when we assemble our project, we take our 3.5 tube, and we take our edge of the threading wire, and we put it inside the beading tube, and we go through the whole length of the tube. Sometimes it's challenging, but if you play a little bit with this, it definitely will go. So here we go. All right, next we need to take our turquoise color bead. Now we take our 1 inch tube and do the same thing. Take our turquoise, another 1 inch, another turquoise, and now we take our 1.25 inch. Okay, all right, guys, now we're ready to put our pendant. So we already have the half of the thread ready, and we put our pendant. Just go through it. Here we go. Next we need to take our 1.25 inch, go through, turquoise, 1 inch, turquoise, 1 inch, turquoise, and our longest 3.5 inch tube right there. Okay, guys, our necklace is ready. Now we have to put some closure on it. So before we do it, I will just adjust the lengths. I just want to make it equal. Oh, what happened? I got stuck. All right, so I just want to adjust it because I feel like All right, why it's important here? Because you want to make sure your thread is not too tight from any side, because this beading pattern, if it will be too tight, it will just wrinkle like this. So you want to make sure that it's nice, smooth, and no tightness. All right, guys, now we take our crimp. Put crimp inside. Take our wire protector and put inside. In and out. And through the crimp. When you're done, in this side you just can press your crimp like this and put crimp cover. Press it with your plier. Okay, guys, and now we can just put the rest of the wire through our beading tube. All right, here we go. So now we can come to the second part again. Make sure nothing is tight, nothing is wrinkling, and we put our crimp. And we put our wire protector. Again, in and out. I don't want to lose my crimp, so I want to hold it because it will go through the tube. Okay, guys. I go through my crimp and I try to adjust my wire. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna go through the whole tube because it's long and I don't need it. I just go a little bit and try to put my thread to the side. And when I did it, and when again I want to double check my pattern. Oh, okay, so we adjust our thread, make it nice and neat before we press our crimp. All right, I like what I see. And now I definitely can press my crimp. Okay, and again I'm putting my crimp cover. Okay. It's just running away from me, I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Make it nice and neat. All right, guys, and now we can trim my I can trim my thread. Definitely it's time to change my cutting pliers because they're not cutting anymore. All right, guys, now the final part. If you want extension, you're very welcome to adjust your, to assemble your jump rings to each other. And then what I like to do, I like to put my charm. If you don't want it, it's totally fine. You can just put just a jump ring and it will be good. So now I want to attach my jump ring or my chain extension to my necklace. So I'm opening my jump ring and I'm putting it to my chain. Close it and make sure that your ring is completely closed. closed. Okay. From other side, I'm gonna just put a lobster. And again, since I use my old jump rings here, I'm sorry guys, today just I will just use my jump ring and put my lobster and close it. And I still have enough jump rings here to put my bead or to put my charm to the end. All right. Okay. And now our necklace absolutely ready. Again, you can just adjust your length. It should not be too tight. So if it's a little bit loose, your beading tubes, they are very, very stretchable. So it's not an issue in this case. All right. Okay, guys. So we finished our necklace. If you liked this necklace, please give this video a thumbs up. Consider to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon in my next videos. Stay safe. Bye-bye.